adding more into the pile continually. Children, old men, the elderly are pouring in from the hills and the villages, and they keep adding more. And I'm burning it, and they're clapping along, and they're bravo! Lots of strength to you, Ryan. Brian, Tio Brian, Uncle Ryan, Tio Brian, and throwing more into the pile, and then finally, all the tapioca was burnt, and I was the hero of the day. I had burnt more tapioca than had been burnt in recorded history of these people. And they said, start picking it up, and why the hell would I pick up flaming chunks of charcoal? But this is what needs to be done when you're in the middle of the Amazon preparing for a party, of course. So the drummers arrived and they encouraged us with their non-stop drumming, and we started to pick up these fragile, crumbling pieces of still burning tapioca and piled them onto ourselves, and the elderly and the children helped us because I was less competent than they were themselves. They could assist me and still pile more onto themselves than I ever could. So, sliding back down through the mountain that I had climbed in the mud and the pouring rain, as the tapioca was sizzling with steam in my face and singeing all of my body hair off, I kept thinking, this has to be for a purpose, and I will be the best. I had a shigra strapped to my back, which is a woven bag, and I had still burning tapiocas on my back, cooking my flesh, and more tapiocas in my hands and arms. And because I was white and unaccustomed to this practice, every time I was left alone in the jungle, I was up on the side of the path and dressing my wounds with jungle plants that I had learned about. But anytime I heard somebody coming, I would recollect my yucca and proceed down. So we got to the canchon, the party house, and I very carefully began placing them on the ground, because that's what you do with hunks of fragile charcoal. And they said, okay, good. And they take these hunks of charcoal and very carefully wrap them in palm leaves and palm fronds and other jungle leaves, and they start spitting all over them with a sugarcane juice that they had been chewing on. The women who are all left, all the nubile women, all the women of birthing age and the 6-year-olds to the 16-year-olds, of course, were left behind to spit all over our yucca that we had just brought back. And I thought, okay, well, this is a strange practice, but I'll leave them be. So then we had to take all of these spat on pieces of yucca.
Ryan, midnight's coming up.
Okay.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
You
Put
have
it on the TV, please.
Okay. Oh shit, I'm using matches. I don't know where the remote is.
Okay, can everyone do without the TV?
Can we have cardiacs and noise? We should.
as long as you have like a radio to have the countdown.
Because I don't like the radio. Yes.
Well, we need something to count down.
That's why I said the TV.
Well, the TV doesn't work. We need to
Ryan's having
compromise.
issues with the...
Well, son of a bitch!